viewers tuned in to see Eamonn and Ruth Langsford present today's This Morning. Joining them on the show was weight loss expert Steve Miller, who had a segment where he gave advice and tips to those watching at home about kickstarting the new year with a healthier lifestyle. However, the conversation quickly turned to the hosts and it seemed Eamonn was the target. Taken aback by his frank comments, Steve voiced his concerns over the Irish broadcaster's weight, saying he risked heart attack, stroke, or even death. Steve began by expressing his concerns to Eamonn and said, "I'm a little bit worried you've put a little bit on." Baffled by Steve's shock comment, Eamonn replied, "Do you think so?" before turning to his wife and claiming her to be a feeder. Unimpressed by Eamonn shifting the blame, Steve responded, "You decide what goes in your mouth. Everyone needs a goal, and for you it's life. The fat round here is really dangerous," Steve continued, demonstrating the waistline area. "I really care about you. I don't want you having a heart attack, I don't want you having a stroke, I don't want you in a box." Discussing the risks of carrying a little extra weight, Steve went on to explain how being too fat means you're more likely to get cancer. He also added how being fat can destroy self-esteem. It comes after last week's show when This Morning fans saw Eamonn brand Ruth as very fat. Talking about New Year's resolutions, the Loose Women panelist was keen to share her motivation to lose a few pounds. But Eamonn interjected and added, "Ruth has done the typical trap where she said lose weight. Obviously, she's got one of these app things that told her how many calories she's restricted to, bearing in mind her bulk, how much intake she can have a day." Ruth explained she was only allowed to eat 1,200 calories a day when Eamonn remarked, "That's because you're very fat, that's why." Alongside the segment with Steve, Vanessa Feltz had a viewer phone in, but she was left speechless by one of Eamonn's comments during the call-in, which is called, "Am I being unreasonable?" A heartbroken Gemma rang to ask for help in dealing with a family feud with her money following her father's death in 2017. The viewer explained how she didn't turn up to a memorial service in honor of her dad, which left her mother incredibly angry. But while the presenters and guest reporter Vanessa normally treat such guests with sensitivity, Eamonn felt so strongly he jumped straight in. This Morning airs weekdays at 10:30 am on ITV.